Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Dobbs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The kick is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Castro. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Castro. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach decided to play it conscientious and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On third down, he drops to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tulane right back to the line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out?
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
With the catch, it's Ware. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Looking for the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. from the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Hold and fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Tulane right back to the line.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Ooh, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Ash.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Got it in the middle, it's Ash. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's got it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Good right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's Nash. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick spin on the run. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Caught over the middle. It's Ware. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Tulane right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look,
Lofts one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Using the quick game. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
how about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Pineda. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Green Wave lines up mere inches away from converting on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Love. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Tulane comes to the line, needing less than a yard on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Running to Green. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Castro. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets away from one. He's got space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies! Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Tulane right back to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Scrambling away. Crosses to 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time.
And he's still running after the move. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Got a man. It's Castro.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They boot it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Green Wave facing second down as we start the fourth. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage on those last 2 runs, you know they've got to throw it here on 3rd and 50. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The play action fake. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Tulane right back to the line. Right back to the well. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Tulane! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Nash. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Here's the pressure, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they take the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for the score. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pineda. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking to throw for it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Throws for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past the marker. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.